Hi everyone, this is Iris from ilee Tarots. Welcome to another Pick a Pile reading. Today we are going to see what's coming for you, what's going to happen for you for the coming month of December 2021. As you can see here, I have prepared 3 piles for you to choose today. So this is pile number 1, pile number 2, and pile number 3. Okay, so you can go ahead and try to feel which pile is calling out to you. If you have problems picking from the piles, don't worry about it. You can always choose them based on the crystals that I have prepared for you. So for pile number 1, this is a yellow jade. For pile number 2, this is a strawberry quartz. For pile number 3, this is a white phantom. Okay, so you can go ahead and try to feel which pile is calling out to you. You can pause this video if you need more time to choose. And whenever you're ready, I will see you at the timestamps. Timestamps are in the description box below. Hello, pile number 1. So wait, hang on. All right, so let's put this yellow jade here. All right, so let's begin with the tarot cards. All right, we will talk about this later. These are just some additional messages, so don't worry about that. So okay, 2 of Pentacles, 3 of Wands, the Devil, 7 of Wands, 2 of Wands, the Fool. I don't know why I want to say the Wands. All right, so extra cards here, 6 of Wands and Strength. So a lot of I feel it's not really more towards physical actions. I feel this one is more about your drive, your motivation, and the strength from within. So we can see from Strength card here and the 6 of Wands here, very good, very positive, very driven. It's a very driven energy, and one that to be really honest, I cannot see the result of something. So very likely, let's say if you are an influencer or just someone who is always out in the open, in other words, you sell yourself, you are your own brand, then this will be the month for you. Okay, I'll be really honest, I don't really see like, oh, you're going to be successful, you will earn something big. To me, it's more about, this is something like a long-term based kind of thing that you are doing. All right. So the one that struck me after this one, 2 of Pentacles, 3 of Wands, and 7 of Wands, where you're very likely, I feel it's more about managing your stress. And you will not see the fruits of your labor, you will not see the success come in this month. But I like that you have a very driven energy throughout the whole month. So it's very important, because otherwise the thing that you want to achieve is not sustainable. Okay, we want to go for a marathon, we don't want to go for a sprint. All right, unless of course the thing that you want is short-term goals. Devil and the Fool, this one I will have to clarify, because I want to see if this is a blockage or some sort of obstacle that you have to overcome or not. Otherwise, I will see what it is first. Tell me more about the Devil, please. Thank you. 9 of Swords. Okay, so you do have a tendency to hold yourself back. All right, the Devil, to me, yes, the Devil can be obsession, addiction, but sometimes the Devil can just be as simple as lazy. And it's not about lazy, it's more about you have this fear that is holding you back. So maybe you subconsciously have this fear of rejection or fear of failure. Okay, and to which you will have to break out, and most of you will. Okay, so this is just a reminder for you to just keep going, no matter how scary it is, no matter how worrisome it is, just keep going. Okay, Now, the next one I want to talk about is the Three of Wands and the Two of Wands here, which to me is the one that that tells me whatever it is that you wish to get back. It's so, like I said, I don't see like the end goal. I don't see the incoming success. Not to say there won't be. This is more like the, how do I explain this? Just seeing you going at it. All right. So Three of Wands, Two of Wands. Anything else you can tell me about this? Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Okay, so Ten of Cups. So you're not one who aims for material success, like you earn money and all that. Of course it's important. I'm not saying it's not important, but you are someone who prioritizes how you feel, how happy you are doing what you do. It's more important than earning money. Not to say it's not important, it's just, you know, priorities, right? So perhaps whatever it is that you are chasing for, that you are pushing, that you're more driven, it is something that is based on how you want to feel in the long run. So for some of you, this may be interpreted as you are finding your life purpose. For some of you, you are wanting this this emotional fulfillment. Wait, hang on. Excuse me. Excuse me. I'm sorry. Okay, I don't know what happened. That came out of nowhere. All right. So sorry. So for some of you, it's going to be you want that emotional fulfillment, that ultimate happiness of you doing what you do. Okay? And so, like I said, you may have problems trying to manage your stress and manage the difficult energies. So Seven of Wands here can mean, sometimes it can just be, you know how some clients and some people can give you a hard time. Okay, so it can be just like that. So throughout the whole December, you will see and recognize, I feel it's more like you will grow to be stronger than you are right now as you watch this video. Okay? Just the only thing I want to remind you is, don't worry about this stress that this thing that you have to manage, the stress and everything. So long as you can carry yourself, so long as you summon the strength from within, and so long you don't fall into this devil energy, so long as you do not hold on to the worries and to the anxieties, let it go. This is what the Fool is about. Let it go. Just jump. Take a leap of faith. Okay? Is there something that you want to do but you're afraid to do? Can you show me? Is there? Tell me more about the Fool. Thank you. Okay, one more. All right. I think for a lot of you, you have this fear that whatever you do will not work out or will not sustain because of this burden that you know that you will have to face. Sometimes it's just as simple as you are so afraid of going through difficult times that you're not willing to take it. You're not willing to go for it. But whatever it is that you want to do, it really does require you to just jump into it. Just go for it. Don't think about the burdens that will come. Don't think about whether it's going to fail or not, because otherwise you'll never know. If you don't do it, you will never learn. If you don't do it, you will never know where you could have been. Okay? And I want to mention Six of Wands. For a lot of you, very likely you are someone that people look up to. very likely you are an influencer or some sort of leader. And leader doesn't necessarily have to be in corporate realms or in companies. You can be a leader in society. You can be a leader among your friends. You can even be a leader in your home. So you have this sort of responsibility to carry a community, to carry a family, to carry society even. Okay? All right, so let's see what these cards want you to know. So these are just extra messages. Confidence, compassion, and purification. Okay, let me pull one for purification here. So, oh wait, let's talk about this one first. Okay. All right, so purification. Oops. Change came out. Let's see if it will come up again. That one flipped. That one totally jumped, right? And I don't take jumpers actually, but that one was very obvious that came out for you. And it's even in line with purification. There's some sort of change that you need to do, that you need to partake in, that you need to accept. Okay? So tell me more about purification. Okay, so what is it that you have to let go? Empress, one more. Okay, so it's exactly like what we talked about. I talked about the devil and everything. It's like sometimes it's just as simple as being lazy, but maybe for some of you it's definitely you have this fear of rejection. Like maybe right now you don't feel it, but for some of you it's going to work very, very subconsciously. You don't realize it. When you think back, you're trying to think back and see, you know, try to find that pattern in your maybe past year, past months. Okay, and see for yourself, you know, or whenever you are offered to do something, do you reject it, or do you push it away, or do you do something, anything other than taking it, other than accepting it? Okay, so Eight of Cups, Empress. This one actually means I don't read reversals. If you've followed my videos long enough, you will know that I don't read reversals, but I do take their meanings into consideration. So letting go of the Empress, this one, it does mean we do take the reversed meaning of the Empress, which to me is more like the negative extreme of Empress, which could be that because you're very comfortable, why do I need to take in more stress? Why do I need to make myself feel so why do I need to take all this burden? I'm okay where I am. I don't need all this unnecessary stress. I don't need to grow anymore because I'm okay where I am, right? So technically it's more like you are in a very comfortable place where you are. So whenever you are offered something, the first thing you think is, no, I can do it, I can do it, I can do it. Or more like, no, I don't need it because I just want to play my game. I just want to watch my TV. I just want to listen to my K-pop. I just want to watch my K-drama and all that. So technically, in one way, people will see it as lazy. But in another way, actually, it's just that you have this deep-seated fear of failing. Okay? And also, you have this tendency to imagine many scenarios, many things of, oh my gosh, what if this happens? What if that happens? What am I going to do? Right? So purification means to do away all those thoughts, right? And accept that you need to change this part in order for you to move forward. Okay, this reading will not it doesn't tell you that you will change. It just highlights what it is that you need to change. Okay, So confidence, of course, this is very, I think this is very literal. You being someone who is leading a community, leading something, leading someone. Of course, confidence, perhaps it also ties, it is also in line with this, where you have this deep-seated fear of failing, but you've not even tried it out. You've not even done anything, you know. And when someone asks you to, and asks you and asks you to consider it, the first thing you think is, oh, no, 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 I can't do it, I can't do it. Find that confidence within yourself. Okay, and I will tell you, there are a lot of people with this Six of Wands. There are a lot of people who look up to you. I know it puts a bit pressure, but think of it this way, that people see you as a role model. Okay. All right, compassion. As you pray each day for greater compassion, a new self is born. Drawing new people and experiences, dear Lord, help me feel ever deepening self-acceptance. May I see myself as you see me. So this one is more about compassion for yourself. And, you know, just because I tell you all this doesn't mean that you will never fail. Okay, we are only human. We will fail, but if we persevere, we will make it through. Okay, it's this life is not without any negativity, but if we learn how to not let it affect us, if we learn how to avoid it as much as possible, then it's better than, you know, totally pushing away all sorts of opportunities that are thrown to us. Right? Did I make sense? I hope it makes sense. Let me see what else I want to tell you. All right, so pile number one, this is all I have for you. Oh, before that, let me talk about the yellow jade. So actually, this one became one of my favorite crystals, because yellow jade talks about it promotes self-authority, self-autonomy, meaning to say you learn to make your own decisions by yourself. You will be able to make firm decisions. You know, one thing I realized is that decisions aren't very easy to make. That's why a lot of people come for tarot readings. That's why I myself pull cards for myself. And this crystal will help you think more clearly, and also help you be firm with the decisions that you make. And it's not an easy trait to have, I find. So if you have a yellow jade, perhaps you can use this for your month of December. It's going to help you. Okay. All right. So pile number one, this is all I have for you. So I really hope that you get something out from this reading. I hope I hope that it resonates with you, and because if so, then you will understand yourself better. Just try to tackle this part of you. All right. And if you like this reading, if you like this video, I would really appreciate it if you can give it a like, and please do consider subscribing to my channel. It will really help me in many ways that you would never imagine. And I thank you so much for your time. I will see you next video. Bye. Hello, pile number two. So let's put the strawberry quartz here. All right, let's talk about the tarot cards first. Okay, so these are just some additional messages. We will talk about this later. Okay, Nine of Swords, Emperor, Page of Rods, the Tower, Four of Cups, and Eight of Pentacles, the Hangman, and Two of Swords. Immediately I see this is something between you and someone else. I believe this has happened already. So when you watch this thing should have already maybe happened like last week, last month, okay, whatever. It just highlights to me, showing me that there's some sort of argument between you and someone. Now, I don't know who is who. Okay, it can be either you and someone, or this thing has happened, there's someone around you in your vicinity that has this argument. Okay, so let me explain why. Number one, there's nothing that you can technically do about this. All right. I do want to mention that for most part, you are this here. So you have Hangman, Nine of Swords, the Tower. Either you have... Wait, let me gather my thoughts. I just want to see if this is... Okay, so this is how I see it. So two scenarios, right? Can either be happen to you or happen to someone around you, correct? So let's talk about these two scenarios. If this has happened between you and someone else, to be honest, I feel you will be more towards this side, and you don't want to have to do anything with someone, which I feel is this one. Okay, what I'm feeling is most of you are this one, this Page of Rods here. Okay, and you know, tarot readings, energies can go any way they like, right? So let me explain, let me describe the energy so that you know who is who. All right, so there are three possibilities: one Hangman here, one Emperor here, one Page of Rods here. So let's start with the Emperor, because Emperor itself is someone who is usually the head of the house, head of the company. So it can be your boss, it can be your supervisor, it can be just someone who has a higher hierarchy than you. So it can even be your father, it can even be your grandfather, so long as this person has a very boss, very leader kind of energy. Okay, the other person is more about working, and more towards, they don't really care about the rules in a company and all that. They're just doing their own thing. Okay, the Hangman here is very likely the person who, whether or not they're in this argument or not, they're just kind of like, I just leave everything. I don't want to deal with anything. I'm just going to let go. I'm just going to see what happens. I'm just going to let it come. Okay? Now, as an overview, I don't see any of them talking to each other. But one thing I want to say, whoever is this Emperor, even if you try to reach out to this Emperor, they will not even talk to you or reciprocate. So everyone's doing their own thing. Page of Rods here will just focus on improving themselves, will just do their own thing, because I have no time to deal with you. If you want to argue with me, fine, you just go ahead and sulk in the corner and do whatever it is you want to do. Don't disturb me, you don't come near me, you don't mess with my energy. Okay, as shown by Two of Swords. Right now, Nine of Swords Tower here. This does indicate that, you know, it's like something happened and it gave a very tower energy, meaning to say it shocked you. It was so abrupt, it was so intense, and it does bring you a lot of anxiety and worries, but at the same time there's not a lot you can do about it. Okay, which is why for some of you, you will be in this argument, or more like you have already been through this argument with someone. And for the half of you, it will be that you found out, oh, they have a huge argument. Okay, do I need to help? Do I need to be the mediator? Do I need to do anything? No, don't do anything. Doesn't matter which scenario you're in. Technically, this reading is just showing you that there's nothing you can do. So you don't have to worry about it. You don't have to care. No matter if you're the Emperor, no matter if you're the Page of Rods, no matter if you're the Hangman, you don't have to worry about anything. Don't do anything about it. Okay? I'm just trying to see if this is nothing to do with anyone. You know, so meaning to say this is just you and you alone. If it's just you alone, then very likely there's something that's gonna happen here. Let me see. Let me double check on the Tower. So let's double check on this. Let's see the Tower. Let's see the Emperor. Let's see the Two of Swords. I really don't think this is anything to do with your energy alone. It really shows me that there's someone else involved. Okay? I'm just trying to, I'm really trying my best to see if this is, you know, just your energy alone. But it's kind of like the energy of the other person being in the reading is so strong. It's very difficult for me to penetrate to just yours alone. Because what I'm getting from this reading is that there's nothing you can do about it. So let it be and focus on yourself at most. Okay? All right, so let's see what the oracle cards want to show you. These are just some additional messages, all right? Strength. Make it God's, all right? And opportunity. All right, let's see what this opportunity is for you. So universe, what is this opportunity about? Page of Cups. One more. Okay. So what's your advice for them about this opportunity? So why would they be in Seven of Wands? All right. So perhaps there was some sort of argument or some sort of happening that happened, and it kind of throw you into a loop. If you keep harping on this, you will probably very likely miss this opportunity. And very likely why this is highlighted to you is because you feel that you have this responsibility. Perhaps you have this urge inside on wanting to make things right for whoever is involved. This reading, like I said, is just asking you not to do anything about it. Okay, so that's the strength that you have to is a new kind of strength, you know, letting things be. As a reader, I have done readings where sometimes my clients, there's nothing that they can do because it's not something for them to do. It's like, okay, for example, perhaps they come to me to ask about their person. And in my reading, I can see that it's not up to my client to do anything about it, but more towards their person that has to do something about it. So unless my client is able to tell them what to do, then things are totally out of their hands. And sometimes it's just like this. The lesson may not be on my client. It may be on their person. And it's just like that. Okay? All right, so make it God's. Release the idea of my. As soon as you start to say the money, the relationship, the job, freedom arrives. When there is no grasping, the right actions get shown. Free me from the prison of my Lord. Dear Lord. So very likely it's trying to tell you that this is not your problem. Okay, maybe for some of you, you feel that, you know, oh, because it's my fault that this thing happened, or because you feel it's my responsibility, it's my duty because I have this urge to make things right. Okay, detach. Try to detach yourself. If you have the life path of number 6, then very likely you have this strong urge to try to help as many people as you can. And it's not wrong. It's very, very noble. But there are some problems, there are some things that you cannot solve simply because it's not yours to solve. It's not yours to, it's not, how to say, it's just not for you to solve. Sometimes you need to let other people solve their own problems for them to learn. Okay? I hope that makes sense. All right, so so the thing for you is that you may accidentally neglect this opportunity that will come your way. All right, because perhaps you're thinking, oh, I have to solve this, I have to solve that, and when this thing comes, when this opportunity comes, you'll be thinking like, oh no, I don't have time, I need to solve this problem I have here, but it's not yours to solve. Okay, so let things be, let things flow. All right, just seeing if there's anything else I can tell you. All right, so pile number 2, that's all I have for you. I really hope that this reading has helped you, and I really hope that you know what to do now. If you like this reading, if you like my videos, I would really appreciate it if you can give this video a like, and please do consider subscribing to my channel. It will really help me in many ways that you will never imagine. I just hope that this reading has given you some insights in your situation, and I really hope the best for you. Take care of yourselves, and I will see you next video. Bye. Hello, pile number 3. So let's put this phantom quartz here. All right, let's talk about these tarot cards first. Okay, so the Devil, Star, Moon, 2 of Cups, King of Pentacles, and the Lovers. A lot of major arcana. Ace of Pentacles. That's good. That's good. All right. Okay, so don't worry about this. These are just your additional messages. All right. I need to pull some cards because I need to double check on something. Let me see. Two of Cups, the Lovers here, so King of Pentacles. But why is my major arcana are this way? So why is the Devil here? Show me the tell me more about the Two of Cups, please. Okay. All right. I'm sorry, I'm just trying to process here. Hang on. So why the Moon here? What's the advice for pile number 3 about King of Pentacles? Okay. To be really honest, yeah, I'm of course 2 of Cups and the Lovers will have this tendency to show to come up as a love reading. But for this one, I would say it's not really that, unless this is your spouse, or perhaps your person, whoever it is that you are romantically involved with. All right. So hang on. Hello, car. Bye, car. No, it's a lorry. Okay. So there is this new opportunity, this new offer, this. Let me see if this is an idea or something. What is this what is this Ace of Pentacles all about? Okay. How does pile number 3 feel about it? So I would say very likely I would explain this as there will be some sort of suggestion that, to be really honest, you will not favor it. Okay, because you have Four of Pentacles, you have Nine of Wands, and even with this the Devil card, not to say that it's a negative card, but it just shows that, you know, it's just very telling, isn't it? Very likely there is some sort of suggestion or some sort of discussion that you are not really that into. Okay, Two of Cups has come to me as sometimes a business discussion or some form of mutual understanding. Okay, and the Lovers card here can come up to me as communication, and I'm not surprised why Queen of Swords is here, because very likely this is telling you that very likely there will be a suggestion or an idea, an offer that is not favorable to you. Okay, that's why and it's not to say that the other person is taking advantage of you. It's more about you having to express your worries, to express what it is that you want for yourself, for your side. Okay, and at the same time not taking advantage of the other person. So the other person here being this King of Pentacles, which to me, with this Chariot card, they're just a business person. They're literally just doing business with you, meaning to say they're, you know, willing to compromise, willing to negotiate, right? And try not to put your emotions too much into it. All right, of course you can always use your emotions as a drive, you know, I want to do this because I love it, but business is business, right? And with the Star here, it does indicate that some part of you may not be happy with the offer, with the suggestion, because this is something that you also have to understand about yourself. It's being highlighted here, meaning to say that how you feel does play a part in how all this will come out. All right, so one thing, like I said, the suggestion, to me, I feel it's like a suggestion. It's not really an offer. I mean, it can be, definitely. You will not like it, and you have to voice it out. Okay, and you don't have to worry about whether or not this person will not like it. Humans are humans, right? Of course, if it's not favorable to them, of course they will not like it, right? And it applies to you too. If it's not favorable to you and you don't like it, then talk about it, negotiate. I like that there's nothing final about this, so you don't have to sacrifice yourself just so, you know, just for the sake of having this thing to go on, so just for the sake of this person liking you. Okay, business is business. All right, and you have this Page of Wands here, meaning to say to push your own agenda. All right, and just negotiate, just talk to this person. All right, anything that's unclear, work it out, talk like adults. Okay, I'm sorry, I was thinking it's a bit messy, so I just subconsciously just arranged it and just put it aside. All right, let me see what else I can tell you, otherwise this video is too short. Right, let's see what the other cards want to tell you. Oh, hope, body, truth. Okay, so I need to pull some cards for this. So what is this hope about? Okay, hope, judgment. Whatever it is that you decide for yourself when it comes to this suggestion, this Ace of Pentacles here, okay, you can always ask, suggest, and negotiate. Okay, but of course things may not go your way, and you know, at least you try. At least you try to negotiate. It's more important than, you know, just okay, fine, I'll just do whatever you want and just sacrifice myself, just sacrifice my time, my effort, my my happiness, right? Okay, let's talk about this truth first. Why is this truth here? Hangman, Two of Swords, one more. Okay, I'll be very, very honest. Whatever sort of communication, whatever sort of discussion that you will have with this person here, it will definitely not go your way. Because it is how it is, and but in the end, you will still eventually be in harmony or be at peace with this person. Okay, but at the very least, you voice out your opinion. It's something that's going to be very good for your soul, because otherwise you may hold on to grudges. You maybe in the future you'll be thinking, I should have told King of Pentacles this, I should have told him that. Okay, yeah. All right, now body. Show me, divine, how to love and fully care for this body. Please give me the radiant miracle of accepting my body as it is. So now I just want to have a check what this is really about. I think there's another card in this deck that is on health. If that is so, let me see if this is more towards your energy. So it's like I said, it's better that you voice it out than to harbor resentment or anger in the future. And so, because sometimes harboring those types of emotions and feelings, it can manifest into health problems. All right, so tell me more about the body card. Thank you so much. Three of Pentacles. Is this related to the reading? So then this is just an extra message for you. Okay. Well, I did ask if this is related to the reading. Doesn't look like it's related to the reading, but very likely you have been taking care of your body, or you've been doing right by your body. So in other words, this one is also about keeping up with whatever thing you're doing with your body. So if you have changed some form of you have improved your lifestyle, then just keep going at it, okay? Because you're doing very, very well. You're doing great, okay? I did ask if it's related or not, so it doesn't tell me. It says it's not related, but if it is related, then make sure whatever decisions that you are making, it is for your own body's sake. In other words, don't sacrifice how you feel. Don't sacrifice your body's health, energy, vitality over something that you don't like. Okay, for all you know, perhaps this is just about maybe your colleague wanting you to take up some form of role, but it's going to disrupt your lifestyle. So maybe you need to have you will have lack of sleep due to whatever this thing is. Just try to compromise. Just try to negotiate first. Just try your best. Okay, and like I said, it's better you voice it out now than to harbor resentments in the future. Okay, all right, so pile number 3, that's all I have for you. I really hope this reading has somewhat helped you. I hope this reading has given you some insights. If you like this reading, I would really appreciate it if you can give it a like, and please do consider subscribing to my channel. It really helps me in many ways that you'll never know. And I thank you so much for your time. I will see you next video. Bye.